Hello, so today we're going to be looking at 2 Thessalonians chapter 3 verses 10 and 11. And this says, "If anyone isn't willing to work, he should not eat. For we hear that there are some among you who walk irresponsibly, not working at all, but interfering with the work of others." What Paul is talking about here is doing actual work for money and earning your keep for actual food. And he goes on to say, to remind the Thessalonians that when he was there ministering, that he stayed up late into the night and worked his fingers to the bone to provide for himself. He never took any money or supplies or sustenance from the people, because he wanted to be able to say that he didn't want anyone to have anything negative to say about him. Although he did say that because he was doing the Lord's work, he was entitled to some kind of subsistence from the church, but he didn't take it. He didn't exercise his right. Well, what I thought when I read this was, there are other kinds of food. There's also spiritual food. And even though this verse is clearly talking about actual food and real jobs, you might also think about applying that to spiritual food and spiritual work. So if you are, for example, going to a church and going Sunday after Sunday, going to services and sitting and just getting spiritually fed, and you're kind of just a spiritual glutton, eating this spiritual food that's being given to you by the church, what are you doing to work for that, to earn that? Now, it's not to say that anyone who is spiritually hungry should ever be turned away from the church because they don't want to be involved or don't volunteer, nothing like that, but it is something for mature Christians to think about. What am I doing to further the kingdom? What am I doing to help the church? I'm getting fed spiritually. Am I working? Am I doing my part? So it's not an exact analogy, because again, I don't want to make the scripture say something that it didn't intend to mean, but it does make us think about what we're doing, what Christians should do, and what our responsibility is to help with the church. I know that there are things that need to happen. We have Vacation Bible School that we need teachers for, and we have Sunday School that needs teachers, and we need ushers and greeters, and there's always something to do in the church. And it's important that Christians, once they become a Christian, that they start looking to how they can help the church, because the church is the bride of Christ, and it's not not the building of the church, but the people. And those groups of people, those gatherings, are an important part of Christianity, and it's something that we need to make sure that we're taking care of. Hope you have a good day.